I can try this.
I am good.
Alright, ready?
Yes, sir.
Tap, common grounds, go.
Mana dork. Go ahead.
No, there's a lot of things in the later.
Carplusion Forest. Go.
That's a pain land, right?
Yep.
He is pro red, pro white. Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
Censor, okay.
I will pass.
No hammer.
Forest.
Yes.
Tap this for a colorless. And
Sure.
2 generic. Is the Glaring Fleshraker.
Sure.
Cast a niche response. Trigger Fleshraker.
Sure.
Make a spawn. Trigger Fleshraker. Ping you for 1.
Yeah.
Cast a Opal. Trigger. ETB trigger. Sack a spawn. Cast a Chromatic Star. Trigger. ETB trigger. Tap this for green. Sack this for colorless. Cast a Malevolent Rumble.
No, I thought it was a hammer.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I make Breach work? Well, it's fine. I'll grab Underworld Breach. I will make a spawn. Trigger.
Yeah.
For 1.
I don't know how I did that.
There we go. Tap that. There we go. Breaches in my hand. I don't think I can necessarily.
That's what I thought. And then I went to Crunchyroll, and there was something. And there was just like 12 episodes I didn't see. That's all listed as season 1.
I will crack Bobble, target you, and then
Taps it. Creature.
Yep,
on your upkeep, I will drop.
it was a trigger, it was a creature in our book.
Is that any land or number?
Go to combat. They got a 3/3 first strike.
Infect. Do I need the mana for next turn, or can I die to a pump spell? Scale up, plus like 2 Metamorphs, I think kills me. Put a spawn in front of the guy.
Alright.
And then 4 damage, I'll sack it for a colorless.
Alright. Go to main phase 2, I guess?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I will pass.
Alright. Sack the spawn. Cast a Grinding Station. Trigger.
Yep.
Yup.
For 1. Cast an Underworld Breach.
Okay, this thing is really pissing me off, man.
Yeah.
See your graveyard?
Tap the bottom. There you go. Yeah, it's like really sensitive that way. Right. Any response to Breach?
No.
Alright, so tap this for a green. Tap, sack Breach. Mill 3. Actually, I have a loop that I can do of cast Mox Opal. This will trigger ping you for 1. And then I can keep doing that with the Grinding Station mill. And then that should be lethal. Because each time I cast Mox Opal, I ping you for 1 net of mana. And then I have, I can cast like 1 more thing. You want me to play it out, or?
Yes, because it's an artifact creature.
Well, you need 45 cards, right?
Do I
Yes.
I'm raising it?
Which you
Blind spots is what you're raising.
do have. 1, 2, 3,
This is a GP
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You're gonna value? Okay, sure.
I think you just make it. I think.
Yeah, and I can sweep out more damage too, because because I'm netting a colorless mana each time I do it, because I take a spawn and a color mana off the Opal, and I have a K command. I can just make a bunch of spawns, which will get a bunch of pings.
Okay. Yes. Okay. That makes sense.
Any pre-games?
No, sir.
All right.
the other mana door. Go ahead.
Grove the Burn Willows. Tap for a colorless. Play a Dramatic Sphere. Go.
You pick the order. You pick the order.
Fetch. Just one.
I can respond to before. You're targeting that. Sure. You sacrifice that?
The toxic guy.
Sounds good.
And I will pass.
That's not good. Tap this for a colorless. Sack this for a green.
Sure.
And draw a card.
Yeah.
That's no good at all. Play a Bauble. And I'll just crack a target you. Say go. Cool. On your upkeep, I'll
Draw
draw.
2, discard 2. And no target for that. And no damage for that. She that was a long one. Okay. My upkeep, I will not. So this stays in exile, this stays in exile. It stays in exile. You may cast it.
Turn this into a 6/4.
Sure.
And yeah, give you a poison counter.
What's the poison trigger?
I'll pay 2 life and make that bigger,
Yep.
which will give you an additional poison counter.
At 2.
So it's attack 8, 9 damage plus a poison counter.
Yep. Down to 11.
Yeah, and 3 poison. And I'll pass.
Play an Eldrazi Temple.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure.
Cards in hand is 2. I'll pass.
Like to add 4 and a poison counter. +4, +4.
Sure.
And a poison counter, yeah.
4 poison.
So this is a 5, 6, now a 6, 7. So 6 damage, potentially, and a poison counter.
4 damage. I'd like to try Kozilek's Command X is 1. Modes are going to be exile that creature and make a spawn.
Sure.
It's whenever you target.
No, any target. So you get additional poison counter.
Sure.
Yeah.
5.
You want to confirm?
Yeah. Target of a spell. Yeah.
Yes, alright, as long as...
So I'm going to
Alright,
exile
so
that
exile,
and
make a spawn. I will pass.
Cool. Yeah. So 0/0, so it's a 5/5.
Oh, it's just part of the mat. It's ruined. It's ruined. Let's see.
Yep. Let's see.
Gremlin.
Sack this for colorless for 2.
Sure, yeah.
Cast a Flesh Rake. And I will say go.
A second mana dork. Like to go to combat.
Yep.
Attack with Exalted 2/3.
Exalted 2/3. That's fine.
Go to
9. Because I exiled the.
I put you at 10 for some reason. I don't remember why.
haven't taken any pain. I believe you Rock Priest, Exalted once, and then the Scale Up plus the Mutagenic, so that's 6, 4, 8, 9 off the Exalted.
Game 2.
So it should be 11.
Those draws are brutal.
Actually, in response, correct?
Yeah, because when I hit you with this, it was
9.
9 damage plus the yeah. I don't know why I put 10. Okay. So now it's 9, 5 poison still.
Yep.
Okay. Be good, baby. Go ahead.
Alright. Draw. Play a temple. Tap for 4 Eldrazi mana.
So,
Cast the Flushraker. Trigger Flushraker. Ping you for 1. Colorless creature ETB. Flushraker trigger. Ping you for 1.
I should be 1 or 2 less because of Mutagenic growth. I wrote it down here, but I didn't do it here.
No worries. Alright. I don't think you can kill 2 of my creatures. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sack this for a colorless. Tap this for a green. I'll give you 1 life. Appreciate yours. Yeah, for a green. Yep. Cast a Malevolent Rumble.
Yep.
I'll grab a Breach, make a spawn, trigger, so ping you for 2. And then I will sink him. Jeez, that's a lot of dorks.
There's 6 of them in the deck, so if I attack, it'll be 3, 4. I like to attack with a 3, 4. Yeah, you did it. And we'll pass.
Growth.
Yep.
Got a red, give you life. Play a Skittering Precursor. Cast trigger.
Okay.
Cast trigger. Make a spawn. Trigger. Ping you for 2. Make a spawn. Trigger. Ping you for 2. Precursor enters. Trigger. Ping you for 2. Rend total 6.
It is guessing.
It's supposed to be season 5, right?
I thought it was. I was just making sure. That's all.
Sack for 2. Cast a Grinding Station. Trigger.
Sure.
Make a spawn. Ping you for 2. Make a spawn. Ping you for 2.
I'm gonna activate on ring.
Tap sack Grinding Station to itself.
Okay.
Makes a spawn off of this guy. Trigger. Ping you for 2. Then I will tap for 2. Cast the Grinding Station. Trigger. Make a spawn. Ping you for 2. Make a spawn. Ping you for 2.
You did it. Neat.
Flushraker's a fucked up card when it doesn't get removed.
Alright, 2 endurance. Hooray. Dang.
What was under the Sheldon Highland?
So it's going to be close. The difference between playing and playing lets you play on the land.
Because it said play. I was like,
Basically, every single time like your team like it has not been changed. It always comes with the conclusion of like, okay, so that's it. The other set's I need.
that was like almost one of my first ones. I played this no.
Was that like a juke or just the other part of the deck? Was that like a sideboard juke or just the other part of the deck?
The tuna red guy, or the
Oh no, just you didn't do anything with the graveyard. Period.
That's the B plan.
Oh yeah, it's just another part of your deck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can call it like the A plan because like you can breach combo with like Opal,
Yeah.
and your win condition is to ping off the precursor. of the Fleshbreaker, but you can also just like play a shit ton of colorless spells, and each one is pink. So it's kind of like manual story.
Yep.
Reprint some of the cards from the original.
I mostly built it because one, I got those cool chromatic spheres from like the Store Championship. I'm like, oh, this is never gonna have a home. And then I see this deck going around. I'm like, oh my god, they'll have a home. And then two, I haven't played any Eldrazi deck ever, so I'm like, screw it, let's try it.
Nito Burrito.
Is it Jund Infect or just Infect? Probably just
Black Green Infect.
So you did.
Yeah, there's no red mana. I know it's red on this guy, but there's no red cards. I go with the black or blue-green, but I'm afraid of Bowmaster. If we were at Nerd Rage, Bowmaster would rock my world.
Yeah.
For sure.
Makes sense, makes sense. Alright.
So it's over.